Can somebody take my breath away? Hold me tight, lonely day. I've been searching for something to ease my mind, till you came along, never thought I'd find. Take me away in this moment when I'm here with you. Been chasing this feeling, now I feel brand new. Get on a plane, go wherever with you. Take me away in this moment when I'm here with you. Been chasing this feeling, now I feel brand new. Get on a plane, go wherever with you. Take me away. Take me away. Somebody just took my breath away. Held me so tight, it numbed my pain. I was searching for something to ease my mind. Didn't realize you're the one I'd find. Take me away in this moment when I'm here with you. Been chasing this feeling, now I feel brand new. Get on a plane, go wherever with you. Take me away in this moment when I'm here with you. Been chasing this feeling, now I feel brand new. Get on a plane, go wherever with you. Take me away. Take me away. You've taken me higher than I've ever been. You've taken me higher than I've ever been. You've taken me higher than I've ever been. You've taken me higher than I've ever been.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Almost said Wednesday there. Welcome to Myles Dyer Live, where usually every Wednesday we hang out at this time, this place, to talk about all sorts, from the fun to the serious. Could be fun things like pop culture, movies, gaming, all sorts of things. We do quizzes sometimes. Haven't in a while, might have to bring that back. And then there's also the more serious side, life hacks, mental health and well-being, world events. But yeah, today is a Sunday, and I thought what better topic for a Sunday than to talk about Sundays. I was at a work event on Wednesday, and I was in London, and I wasn't going to get back in time. It initially was happening on a Thursday, and then it got moved back, and it was with some colleagues of mine who were from America. So it's one of those things of, I don't want to be the difficult one, and I knew you would all understand. So yeah, I said it'd be at the weekend, and as I entered the weekend yesterday, I just relaxed. It's been pretty hectic lately, because from tomorrow I'm going to be heading out to Germany for Gamescom 2024. Going to be there from Monday to Saturday, come back on the Saturday. And actually, I need to pack because I fly out to Germany tomorrow. I haven't done my packing yet, although it is going to be a afternoon flight, so it's not early morning, although it will be on the way back. And I've got a few other bits and pieces to do, but I'm looking forward to it. It's in Cologne, and yeah, it should be a good time. But it has meant that I've had to get a lot of work done ahead of the week, just so that when I'm there, I can focus on work on the ground, because I'm juggling a lot of different clients out there. But it has meant I'm working today. I'll be working more after this. So I am looking forward to hopefully having some downtime when I'm out there. But it'll be great just meeting fellow colleagues and stuff. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you're all doing really, really good. Just want to say hello to everyone in the chat. We got Clem Fandango, who says, I was going to miss Myles Dyer live on Wednesday, so the reschedule came as a lovely surprise. Glad to hear that. Eclipse DJ says, oh, wow, that should be good. Yeah, do you know what? Gamescom, I'm really not prepared for mentally, because it's always tough. I think it's always tough when you're dealing with so many people at these events. But I was looking at other events. So you got like San Diego Comic-Con attendance. Let's have a look here. God, I spelt that as a horrible mess. So Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, in 2019 was 135,000 people. Do we have any more recent? In 2022, 130. So let's just say 140,000 people go to San Diego Comic-Con. But then look at Gamescom. And have we got any more? It says 12 more rows. Here we go. Oh, wow, they've got it all here. Oh, what's this? Visitors. Oh, and size. Okay, so visitors. So last year, it was 320,000 people. That is just incredible. Yeah, that's just absolutely mind-blowing. And I assume it's going to be more this year because we're sort of moving away from this COVID period. But yeah, it's going to be really, really busy. I can imagine it's going to be busiest on the weekends because that's when it's more of the sort of public event, whereas I'm going to be there for the business segments that take place. I'm going to be actually manning the home of XR. It's not a booth, it's like a whole area with many booths of lots of VR companies. I'm going to be there with a Flat to VR shirt on, allowing attendees to have a go on some of the Flat to VR games. And for those that have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to Flat to VR, Flat to VR is a studio that is a part of Impact Reality XR that I work for. And as the name suggests, their mission is to port flat screen games, so games that you would regularly play on a television screen or a monitor, and port them to virtual reality. So instead of playing a game that's on a screen in front of you, you're actually in the game. And so there's a lot of classic games we can think about that we'd love to, you know, not just play flat screen, but play in VR. And yeah, this week we had the VR showcase or game showcase, and Flat to VR, we announced 4 games, which was super exciting. And the thing I loved about it as we were getting the trailers ready was that for the games, it flashes up all the VR platforms at the same time. There's this parity. It's MetaQuest, Steam VR, and PSVR 2. And one of the games I was super, super hyped about, and I've wanted to talk about it for a very, very long time, was, you may remember that I once did an episode of Myles Dyer Live called I Learned a New Instrument. I learned a new instrument, and do you know what? I'm just seeing, actually, I think I have the trailer on here. Let me just dig it up. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. I'll load it up here. But yeah, I played a game called Trombone Champ, where on my screen I was able to play the trombone, and you use your mouse to play it, and it is an absolutely ridiculous game with silly sound effects, even when you play it well. And I said at the time, I know there's a mod, but I would love for this to come to PSVR 2. And as soon as I joined Flat to VR Studios and Impact Reality XR, I noticed that one of the games we were working on was Trombone Champ Unflattened, which is not just a port from the flat screen to VR, it's a reimagining. And I say a reimagining, like it keeps the core of the game, but they have actually made this VR environment, and they've done such a great job. And when I started playing the early builds, I was thinking there's a lot missing here from like the original game that I hope they add, like collecting the trombone cards and the baboon and stuff like that. And they just kept adding to it. And in its current build, it's really, really good fun. So I'm really looking forward to doing a Let's Play of that when it comes out in the fall. But for those that are curious, here we go.
And so it comes to pass. Brave soul, one day you will stand before two baboons. One day you will rend the very fabric that binds this land. But until that day comes, you must toot.
There we go. There we go. It is an amazing game. It's and I was actually playing some of it yesterday. And they're just absolutely amazing what they've done. So really, really proud of the team. And you know, this is their first games that are announced. And it's really interesting because when we were working towards the announcement, there was a balancing act because we were very aware that Flat to VR has done a lot of mods for incredibly popular flat screen games. And so it was a question of how do you build up hype for your first VR games without creating overblown expectations among the VR community, in which that when you do reveal the game, they're going to be disappointed. And so for me, it was all about framing it as like first steps. And so for Trombone Champ, we just kept it hush hush. And then when the announcement was made, like literally, I think as the showcase started, we'd already got all of the social media channels, Trombone Champ VR. And then as soon as the showcase started, we updated the profile photos and the banners. And then as soon as the trailer was showcased, we then posted it on our socials, and it was a pretty tense moment, and we were all on a video call with all our colleagues and that around the world, celebrating a lot of the devs that I'd never met or spoken to before, and it was really, really good. And I've actually watched a lot of live streamers reacting to it, and it was really, really fun seeing people laugh at that final one. The title needs to be appropriately priced, $5 or so. Nah. Do you know what? I don't actually even know what it's going to be priced at currently. But, I mean, I'd pay 20 to I was going to say $20 to $30 just because I can imagine it being £20, but could be a bit more. I don't know. Hey, Karina, I'm trying to find where you said the message about my hair. Yeah, my hair is definitely suggests it's lazy Sunday or Funday. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about Sundays. What do people like to do on their Sundays? Spending time with me is really great. Blowing your own trumpet. Oh, man. Miles making fart noises with his mouse. I love all this. It was really funny because we were talking about like what to write as social copy for posts and that, and I was told that one of the terms that Trombone Champ likes to use is tromboner. Like, you know, everyone's a tromboner. And my head was in a completely different place. And I kind of went, wait, really? And they're like, yeah. And I went, okay, I didn't know if we were going to be able to go in that direction. They're like, what do you mean? Tromboner. Yeah. So like, did this launch trailer or did this announcement trailer give you a tromboner? And they went, no, Miles, we didn't mean that. I was like, okay, I didn't think so. But yeah, others were excited about Flat Out, which is like a Destruction Derby Wreckfest kind of game, which is looking super, super exciting as well. So yeah, super, super hyped for it. It's going to be really, really, really good. Something else I got up to this week, and this will come under Dyer Discovery, was the launch of the new Alien movie, Alien Romulus, finally out, and I went to see it at the 4DX, which I've explained, I think, last week before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it is... I mean, let me just load it up on here, actually, what the 4DX is. What is 4DX? What is 4DX? Let's blow this right up. You can see here by this chair, they've got like these little things and it hits you by the legs. It goes from side to side, hitting you on the back of the legs. So what is 4DX? 4DX envelopes you in the world of your favourite movies, engulfing you with motion-assisted seats and effects including water, wind, fog, bubbles, and even snow in selected cinemas. Is that what it says? I thought it would say a lot more than that. I mean, it is pretty remarkable. That's all it says. Normally it says a bit more. Experience extreme sensory cinema with 4DX, a Cineworld exclusive in the UK and Ireland, with stimulating effects like water, wind, scent, and strobe lighting that thrill you in your moving seat. Fun on your own, better with friends. 4DX is Cineworld's most exhilarating way to watch a film. So yeah, I went to see this new Alien Romulus movie, and afterwards, actually, well, they let you take posters on the way in. I thought, I'm going to lose this. How cool is this as a free souvenir? I think it's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I'm going to go see it again. I'm going to take my dad, because my dad, I remember watching Aliens with him when I was a kid and loving it. And then I actually watched Aliens last week, catching up. And last night, I watched half of Alien 3, which was the first Alien movie I watched when I was 10 years old. I think I was a bit younger. I was being babysat by my grandparents, and it was like 10 o'clock at night and Alien 3 was on. And I said, oh, can I watch this? And they went, you sure? I went, yeah. So I watched it, was really freaked out, and then went to bed. And as I went to bed, Mum and Dad just arrived. And they went, who was that who just went to bed? Oh, it was Miles. Really? Yeah, he was watching a movie. At this time? What movie? And they went, Alien 3. You what? And they went, yeah, it was pretty gory. So yeah, that was like, so I watched half of it last night, watched the second half this morning, and then I watched Alien Resurrection, which I'd never seen. And that was actually, I mean, but Alien 3 was by David Finch. Is it David Fincher, the director, who went on to do like The Social Network, Seven, The Zodiac, Fight Club. I mean, he's such an exquisite director, but it was his first movie, and there was a lot of fighting with the studios, and so it was a pretty messy movie. But Alien Resurrection was interesting and fun in its own ways. But Alien Romulus, highly recommend. Oh, House of Cards as well, Looper says. There we go. So yeah, even in the TV area as well. But yeah, Alien Romulus, go see it in 4DX if you get a chance. I mean, seeing it on IMAX would be amazing as well. I wouldn't mind seeing it on a screen with better quality. Romulus, without going into like too many specifics, there's a bit at the beginning where they're taking off in a ship to go off into the atmosphere, and your seat is just like just going around and you're just feeling everything, and it's just incredible. It's so great. And as we were getting ready for the film, they do this preview like trailer at the beginning where it goes through all the different experiences you might feel, and we're getting absolutely thrown around. And someone's like just come in with like, I don't know, a massive plate of nachos, and I'm just like, what are they doing? This is not when you do it. I had a little drink of Coke and I put it on 2 cup holders to my right. But yeah, I was really impressed by the movie. There were definitely things I didn't like about it. And I think it's probably it's all about Alien rankings, right? I mean, to be honest, Prometheus I adored. There's a lot of issues I had with Prometheus, but I think I enjoyed Prometheus more than Romulus. But Romulus is a solid movie. Really, really, really solid. So yeah, go check it out. Could you go back to normal cinema seats after that? Definitely. And also, I don't want to go into too much detail because I just spoke about this on a previous show, but I find that like haptics that you get in controllers when you're playing VR or computer games, it's the more subtle, nuanced like use of it that I find to be more powerful. And so the example I always give is when I went to see the original It movie. There's a scene where a kid is at the top of the stairs looking down into the basement, and you see the camera slowly pan from him down into the basement. And as it's doing that, your chair is slowly leaning forward. That's incredible. You can go see like the Fast and Furious or Transformers or them, and I can imagine all of that is just like all the way. And tickets were, I think, £17 per person, so that's like $21, $22. And that's incredible. When you consider that to go on that kind of ride, that's normally a 5-10 minute experience at a theme park or something else, and when you consider what the price of regular cinema tickets are, I think that's pretty good going. So yeah, I think that it can definitely feel gimmicky if you. It all depends on how it's been mapped out, but the ones I've seen it on are It Chapter 2, Cruel, which I've told that story before, where I got absolutely soaking wet because the whole movie takes place in a hurricane, and then Alien Romulus. I think that's it. Yeah, so really good. Clem says, PSA, everyone, remember to give the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you. What are your thoughts on Alien Rogue Incursion? So this is it's a good year if you're an Alien fan. There is an Alien VR game coming out at the end of the year. What are my thoughts on it? I'm very excited. Servius are an excellent studio. They've had a few games that didn't really hit the landing for me, but they also gave me some of my best introductions to domestic VR headsets. And I like what they did with Creed. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this game. And from the footage I've seen, it looks great. Twisters, they do a 4DX version of that, and I can imagine that is really full on. But there we go. So today is Sunday, and I just thought we'd have a nice conversation about Sundays. I guess it all depends on the type of work you have. Some people, they work on a Sunday. For me, I work Monday to Fridays, sometimes at the weekends, and I'm just curious to know how you treat your Sunday. Is your Sunday a really relaxing day for you, where you sleep in, you don't really do much, you just chill, and then get ready for going back to work on Monday? Or do you go out and do activities? Maybe the activities are Sunday-esque. Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe you use Sundays to do housework and cleaning. Or do you do that on Saturdays so you have the Sunday free? The only thing I would say about Sundays on my part is when I use my sleep cycle app, it monitors my quality of sleep, and you can break it down by day. The day that I have the worst sleep on are Sunday nights, and it must be because I have work the next day. So two things are in play. One is you go to bed thinking, as soon as I close my eyes, it's time for work. And secondly, I'm sure that you probably try and make the most out of your Sunday. So, after I've done this show, it's going to be 10 p.m. I need to start packing. But a part of me would be like, yeah, I could do some other things as well. So, that's kind of how I feel about it. So yeah, for me, Sundays at the moment are usually quite chill. Usually it's where I get housework done. And I don't know. I sometimes see family, but then this week I saw my family yesterday. I went for a barbecue round theirs. But I do find that what I do on a Saturday or a Sunday can like intertwine. I just treat it like sometimes I'll have a relaxing Saturday because it's just off the back of the week, and then Sunday I can be a bit more active. I guess it also depends on what your friends do, because if your friends are people that treat Sundays as a time of rest and staying in, then obviously you're going to have a high propensity to do that yourself. But what does everyone in the chat think? What does everyone else in the chat do when it comes to Sundays? And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I did want to do some Let's Play live streams today, but I had some scheduled up, but too much going on. Hey, Siago, good to see you here. Thank you. Salvador says, at work now, but the weekend pay is so good. I like having a weekday off, less people out. That's also true. Clem says, I'm self-employed and typically work Monday to Friday, weekends if it calls for it. I try to do activities on Saturday, walks, shopping, National Trust, pubs, etc., and chill Sunday. Yeah. So, yeah, going out on Saturday, doing more of the out and about activities, and then lying on the Sundays. Sundays are my major housework day, bath. I'll tell you what, guys. Last week I showed you, it would have been 10 days ago now, I showed you that photo of that massive spider that I found in my house. This last week, I've had, including that one, I've had 3 incidents where there's been a massive spider in my house. One of them was I finished work, I think it was on Monday, it would have been Monday this week. And I went to bed at 2-3 in the morning and closed the window, moved the curtain, and a massive spider ran under my bed and I couldn't find it. It came out at one point and then ran back under, and I had a vacuum cleaner there, and I didn't go to bed for like another hour because I was waiting there with a vacuum cleaner, waiting for it to show up, and I kept like moving stuff under the bed to see where it was, and I just couldn't find it. And then my friend who I went to see Alien Romulus with, he was like, a lot of people I spoke to in the UK said that a lot of big spiders have been making their way in, and he said he woke up with one on his face and he like knocked it away, and then it was back on his face a bit later and it went under the bed and he couldn't get to it. What's going on? It's all the weather changing. Looper says, Sunday is the day I wake up the earliest to catch Strangers in the Night podcast live. Is that because it's based in the States? So it's like their Saturday night? Is that what it is? Vargosov says, depends if I'm on call. If I'm on call and have to do morning and evening checks, also have to work 2 a.m. on a Sunday every now and then. I couldn't lie in this week as I need to sleep early. 7 a.m. start tomorrow. Wow. They know where you live. Time to move. Amnesia Pete says, every other Sunday I've been getting my tattoos done, and the other ones I'm with my son. How many tattoos have you got if you're doing it every other Sunday? Silver Nexus says, Saturday is my chill day. Sunday I get groceries and laundry done, usually take walks every day. I mean, today when I woke up, last night I got into bed at 8 p.m. last night because I've just been so hectic this week. Was in bed by 8 p.m. and I slept till about 3 a.m. And then I was awake for a couple of hours, went back to bed at 5 a.m. Oh, even talking about it's making me tired. And then I slept till 11 a.m. and I feel tired now. I know you can sleep a bit too much. Disappeared under the bed. Yeah. Disgusting. But yeah, I woke up at 11 and then I went and I did a bit of grocery shopping, just a little bit, because obviously I'm about to be heading out. just so I can make myself a roast dinner this evening. And yeah, something else I need to do tonight is I need to check in. I need to pack my bags, and I need to get my travel insurance. That's the other thing I need to sort out. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really, really good fun. So is everyone just free at this time normally? Is that why you're tuning in? Karina says, nothing beats a long run on a Sunday, especially during summer when I get myself lost in the local woods fields nearby Lavender Farm off the beaten track looking for new trails. I need to get into running. Do you know there's something I actually found on my phone? This is going to feel like an advert. I have been, basically, as soon as I clicked on the ad, I've been served loads of these on Instagram, but I haven't done it yet. But it's called the Conqueror.events. Have you heard about this? I got an ad for one of these, and it looked awesome. And so here it is. So what you do is you have a fitness goal of like you've got to travel so many kilometers, and then you set like over what period. So you can set what the goal is, and then you have all these virtual fitness challenges. And so they have them tied to like, so the one that I got served was, it was this Tokyo one. And so Tokyo is a 45-mile, 72-kilometer route from Tokyo Tower to Shibuya Crossing, weaving through Japan's vibrant and bustling capital city, journey through towering skyscrapers, historic temples, and world-famous districts, feeling the pulse of modern and traditional Japan. So you virtually travel to Tokyo. Your mobile app takes you there. Each workout you log not only contributes to your fitness journey, but also makes you advance on the interactive map, bringing you closer to conquering the entire distance. And so the local spots of area interest you can unlock as you reach certain milestones. Once you hit the explore button, a gallery of images, so it tells you about it. And then you can unlock virtual postcards, track your progress, and then also like they have stuff to help the environment. But then once you've completed it, if you pay for, actually it's £27, so it'd be $30, or if you want the t-shirt, but I think the t-shirts look really low quality, so I wouldn't get it. But the medals are really cool because the medals actually glow in the dark. Here it is, like that, and that's on the other side of it. Oh, there you go. But then they have ones that are associated with like actual like collabs with different things. So like Lord of the Rings. So you can do like the Shire, which is 145 miles, 233 kilometers. You could do the Mines of Moria, Saran, or Mordor. If you do Mordor, that's 282 miles. You can also do Helm's Deep. I love this. Look at all these. Karina says, okay, I'm doing that just for the medal. I know, right? One does not simply walk into Mordor. But yeah, you get your map and things like that. And I think it's a really neat thing. So I am going to start doing it. And you can do it for multiple exercise types. So you can do it for walking, running. It says do cartwheels if that's your thing. They do the full Lord of the Rings bundle. 6 + 2 free challenge entries. God, how many miles is that in total? Plant 40 real trees or stop 400 plastic bottles from entering the ocean. But yeah. Gift generator. Maybe this is something we could do as a group challenge. But yeah, super cool. They have Paris. They have London. I swear they had London. There it is, London. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That comes out. That's cute. It's 75 kilometers. Sorry, 75 miles, 121 kilometers. But yeah. Funny thing is that they literally did just walk into Mordor. But anyway, sorry, that's what came to mind. So I'm actually thinking of starting doing that. Clem says, I'm a magpie. I'm up for doing this just for medals too. Delta Charlie says, weekend leave, so back to work tomorrow. Too much cider yesterday. Rough as Badger's ass. Karina says, any tips to beat Sunday night blues is welcome, peeps. I always struggle with this one. I mean, I find stepping away from screens and that for a while, like having a light on in your bedroom and then just like listening to classical music. I like doing that kind of thing, just setting the tone. That can be really, really good. And getting your clothes ready for the next day and making sure you've got house working clean just so you're waking up to a clean house so that the new week feels like a real fresh start. That can be really, really good. Isn't the UK getting invaded by the cardinal spider, the biggest spider here apparently? Not to worry anyone. I have not heard about this. They don't look nice. Yeah, I've not seen these ones yet. Yeah. Just more stuff to worry about. That is a lot of miles. It definitely is. Why? Big Harry Marty says, with me being a weekend worker, my Sunday blues are practically non-existent unless someone really annoying at the pub. Or unless someone really annoying is at the pub. Delta says, I'm finding Delta. Sunday evening is a struggle. I supplement with valerian extract, magnesium and theanine. I don't know what half these things are. I know what magnesium is. And listen to some sleep music or something similar. Yeah, music can help a lot with that. Clem says, sorry everyone, my bad. Yeah, I was really curious. By the way, I have mentioned it already. There is a... Oh, have you already completed this? No. Let me... I thought you'd completed the puzzle for this week. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's still going. Here we go. Look, you're actually getting pretty good. You've done almost everything except the mug. So the link is pinned in the description. This goes on in the background of all our episodes. So you just click on something and you click somewhere else. And if it flashes red, it means it's right. If it flashes green, if it's green, it's in the right place. If it flashes red, it means it was in the right place and no longer. So, yeah, have a go with that. Look, let's. The thing is, I look at this and then I want to give it a go. Oh, maybe it's up here. There you go. That went green. See, and if I put it there, it goes red. Green. So yeah, get involved, people. You've got 20 minutes to get this done. I think you'll do it. Also, not sure what's up with the YouTube chat making me post twice. That is strange. But has everyone been having a good weekend? I spent time visiting my dad, my mum, and my brother was there. That was nice, and his other half had a nice barbecue together. Friday, I went to see the movie. Went out for a meal with my good friend Johnny. That was nice. It's been really, really good. But yeah, I'm traveling tomorrow, Cologne. Gotta admit, it's just been so full on lately. There's so much to be looking forward to with it, but I'm also I'm feeling super anxious about it at the moment, just because I've got so much work on, and I've just been so stressed out. And I also get stressed out worrying about being ill, which is so self-defeating. So I'm going to make sure I'm in a good headspace later. Vargosov says, looking at the puzzle, you can tell Looper is here. Took me bloody ages last week. Yeah, Looper is a very good trooper when it comes to working on these. I bought a steam cleaner this weekend, and it's an absolute game changer. Very satisfying. I need to start using my iron for some of my clothes, because I always just wait until it's out of the tumble dryer and use it to get rid of any creases. Karina says, I never have much time or energy to cook during the week, so weekends is a lot of cooking if I'm home. Actually, that's something I like to do as well. Although, because I work from home anyway, I mean, I have some chance, although not a lot lately. But yeah, at the weekends, you can kind of have that time. Because it's not just about the cooking, it's about the cleaning of everything as well. And actually, I need to do a lot of cleaning, but I might do that first thing in the morning. Cool. Everyone's doing good. A lot of tidying and decluttering. I need to do some decluttering, especially with all the spiders about. That would be very, very helpful. But yeah, cool. Oh man. So right, I do actually have some questions about Sunday. I'm gonna put a poll up. Let's get this ready. Let's do this. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let's add a poll. What do you usually spend Sundays doing? Probably could have been written better. Relaxing. Or engaging in activities. There we go. Let's start the poll and let's have a look. I want to welcome Smashfuller, who has become a member. Massive thank you. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a supporter. Really, really appreciate it. While that, what are the best Sunday activities to do? I guess it also depends on the time of the year, right? In the summer, in the spring, going for walks is great. In the winter, going for walks, I mean, you can do, I suppose. I mean, me staying in watching movies today, I rarely do, and I wish I did it a lot more, and it's been really, really nice. But one of the reasons I like going to the theatre, and I try and do that a lot more now, is because when I watch films at home, I'm usually got my phone out and, multitasking. Whereas when you're at a theatre, especially if you're in 4DX, you want to lose your phone, you're better off, putting everything away and just like being mindful in the moment of, for now, I'm just going to focus on what's on the screen in front of me, and it's great. Kira says sitting in anxious paralysis on the couch is not an option. Aww. And lots of welcomes to Smashfuller. Really, really appreciate it. Indeed, a full day's work shift does count as engaging in activities. Relaxing is on the main bit, it seems. Man. Do you know what would be a fun Sunday activity for us to do, people? Is having a classic game of something that we've not done in a while. Let's have a look here. Trampoline park. Oh, I haven't done that in forever. That must be a lot of fun. I need to do that. Pretend one of those votes is for activities. I'm not recalculating it. That's going to be too much. Let's have a look here. Hopefully this isn't going to be in Spanish. Words game. There we go. While the poll's going. Right, we haven't done this in a very long time. I'm sure one of you is able to work out when was the last time we did this. But let's load it up. Words on stream. I think we should do this. This will be a great way to end the Sunday. For anyone that's feeling Sunday blues, this will cheer you up if we do well. So, for those that don't know how this works, we're going to see letters on the screen. I'm excited to play this actually because it's been so long. And we have to come up with as many words using the letters as possible. And then as we go along, it gets more and more complicated. So here we go. Haven't got any sound coming out of this. That's weird. I don't know. I haven't got music, so I'm going to put some background music on. So what you need to do is you need to go to... Oh, yeah, you just type in the chat, don't you? You just type in the chat. Let me just zoom out. There we go. I'll put myself here. There we go. This is when everyone who isn't watching the game is wondering what everyone's going on about in the chat. Here we go. I've got some nice chill music in the background as well. And there'll be an alphabetical order as well, so that can sometimes help. There we go. And depending on how well you do, we get a star rating. And the more stars you get, the more levels you skip. Here we go. Continue. That was a nice... Oh, and for those that are also new to this, it locks you out. So you see the padlocks that are in the middle here. Basically, every time it gets to 1, it unlocks you. So it means you can't just keep guessing words. You can only guess 1 word per section. Chizzo! believe it took me that long to work that out after I did chiss. Okay, 2 stars. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Bumper. Well done, Mark. Last time we did the word games, I didn't have those sound effects at my fingertips now, so I can now do it when people get the top one. Oh, I thought pube was a word. Well, I've almost got all of them. There's one left. It's another PU. Oh, no, it isn't. It was RUBE. Well, good. Glad you ignored me. 3 stars. We went 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. This is progress. This is good. I love it. Fantastic. Getting all the B's. I think someone can do beat, B-E-E-T. I'll do it. Okay, sorry, there's a fake word, a fake letter now they've added, which has been detected as I. It will always be detected when someone gets the longest one, which was Siago. Abbott. So we've now got one more 4-letter word which begins with A or B. Well done. What was that last one? It never tells you. Never tells you. Or it remains a mystery. Three stars though again. Well done, people. There's a fake letter. Is cyan. Cyan is not. So Y or C is the fake one. Okay, C is the fake letter. Don't use C, that's what. Oh, Big Harry got the saying. Well done. saying. It's a good one. It must be a sign. Snag. Can you say, is snig a word like if you snigger? No, it's yang. Okay. I was locked out. Well done, people. It's where it starts getting more tricky, I think, from 13. Yeah, there's a hidden letter as well. Oh. Is grocery. Grocer. Okay, one of them's... G might be fake. Score, nice. Does that mean scorer is one? Yeah, scorer is... Oh, what is the hidden? And it's not groceries. No. Is I? Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Oh. Sorcerer. Oh, that wasn't enough, but that was... Well played. Sorcerer. There we go. Well done, people. There we go. I like Xenomorph at 8. There we go, people. And also, well done. You got that done. Hello, Sunday, and happy Sunday. Yeah, and that was fun. I think doing that every once in a while is good. Definitely. Yeah, that was good. But it's tough, man. Tough game, tough game. Right, let's end this poll. Let's see what the results were of the poll. Oh, wow, it's pretty close. The results were 57% usually spend it. It's not what you like to do, what you usually do. Spend it relaxing. 42% says engaging in activities. So there we have it. Chrome says that's enough focused anxiety for my chill Sunday. That was fun. Good to get back in the groove. Yeah, I agree. I think bringing this back every so often is going to be good fun. It won't be all the time, but I think every once in a while would be good fun. Listen, people, I am going to wrap it up there because I need to get packing, but I want to say a massive thank you. And Mark says, that was my first time joining in the game. That's a really nice team game and still can be a bit competitive. Yeah, it is a really good game. I love how it ramps up, but it gets really, really brutal. I think once you get to level 19, that's when it doesn't show you what other people have guessed, which makes it really difficult. But yeah, all the time. It would be nice. But before we wrap things up, always like to take a moment every week to practice some vitamin G, vitamin gratitude. So I welcome everyone in the chat. Just have a think about something, someone, someplace that you're grateful for, and I invite you to share it in the chat. For me, in my gratitude this week, I think it comes down to I am grateful for. I'm very grateful for the people that I work with. I'm really, really looking forward to spending the next week with them. It's been a really, really tough few months, but everyone's working really, really hard, and we're honestly moving mountains. So, just really, really grateful for my colleagues at the moment. And this time tomorrow, I'll be in their company, which is super, super exciting. How about everyone in the chat? And also, you don't have to share it publicly. Vitamin G is something that you can keep to yourself. Just thinking about it is just as impactful. And for those that get a bit anxious on a Sunday, practicing vitamin G can be a really great way to wrap off the week, because it means you emotionally, conclude your week as opposed to think about the week ahead. Glad you liked it, Mark. Glad you liked it. Any vitamin Gs? Maybe everyone's at the end of the week and they're like, I'm done. No time for gratitude. I see them coming in now. Just waiting for them to come up on my screen so I can play them. Kira Cat Lady says, I've been procrastinating buying a new PC because I'm not knowledgeable about choosing parts. Oh my god, tell me about it. People that build PCs blow my mind. I found someone on a Discord who helped me out with starting research and making a good choice. That's amazing. Love people who always offer to, the internet is just so great for connecting with people, and people are always happy to help. So that's really, really good. Big Harry Marty says, I'm grateful that I crossed paths with an old friend during today's shift purely by chance. It was a quick 30-second chat, but it was good all the same. Awesome. Clem Fandango says, I'm super grateful for Paramount Plus. Now I can indulge in all the old 90s cartoons I remember from my childhood. I was doing that on Disney Plus, and it was really interesting watching Pinocchio, the movie, the classic one, because I'm kind of it's really interesting just feeling the memories surface, as I'm watching the movie, and every frame I'm sort of experiencing it quite fresh, but at the same time I feel this emergence where I always have a sense of what's coming without explicitly knowing it, and it's pretty incredible. Chrome says, Vitamin G, that Dreams is still playable on PSVR 1. It's the most hidden of creative gems. Would love to see that come to PSVR 2. Mark says, I'm grateful for those that helped me pick up after a hurricane-level windstorm ruined quite a lot of the neighborhood in Omaha, Nebraska. Much love. I'm sorry to hear about that. A few of my colleagues were talking about the hurricanes and that. And yeah, please stay safe and stay well. Karina says, discovered this cute, whimsical candle company talking of relaxing activities on Sunday. These beautiful scented candles have made my Sunday. Please do share it on the Discord. I'd love to check it out, Karina. That'd be awesome. And the word game is also a top contender for my Vitamin G this week. Really, really good. If any more do come through, I will put them up on screen during the end. But I just want to say a massive thank you, everyone, for tuning in this Sunday. I am pretty exhausted. Need to do some packing now. But yeah, appreciate you all. And I look forward to seeing you next time. So love, respect, empathy, and adios. Till next time. Oh, and by the way, before I go, I should have said that. I'm in Gamescom on Wednesday. I'm going to have my laptop with me. My plan is to host a live show, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So I will keep you updated on the Discord and that, and on my socials. If I don't manage to host one on Wednesday, we'll do another one on Sunday again, and then we'll be back to regular programming, all right? Cool. Much love, everyone. Take care of yourselves. See you next time.
Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye in sky. Far away, but dreaming of your ocean eyes. chasing sunsets all alone. A darkness fading, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
What presents could I possibly bring other than good stories? I'll have a think. Maybe there's something I can do. Thank you, everyone. Really, really appreciate you hanging out this Sunday. I hope you feel good. Be kind to yourselves this evening. Light a candle. Watch a good movie. Make yourself a nice hot drink. Decaf. Get cozied up in front of the TV. Put some nice music on. There's nothing I like better than having classical music on. Even though classical's not my go-to, having it just playing in the bedroom as you get ready for bed. I'll never forget, I was at a hotel in LA once, and I got back, and they had a little light on, and there was some classical music playing, and I felt like, this is incredible. This is just getting me so calm and chill and ready for sleep. I was about to yawn thinking about it, but yeah, try that. Much love, people. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.